back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. If you guys are new here in the morning, we come in, we take a look at NQ price action, see what it did overnight, and then see what price can do going into that New York session. And then at night, we come in, we take a look at what actually happened, review any price action, take a look at crypto. We also take a look at some stonks, which haven't been doing great recently. So we're going to skip those for today. Same with crypto. Waiting for those new quarterly opens on those, and likely NQ as well, as it's not doing too hot. So in the morning, if you guys were with us, we were looking at, we were looking at this Asia session consolidation, this London session manipulation to the downside. So there was potential of expansion into that upside. The only thing that we were also looking at was the fact that we displaced this fair value gap, and the fact that price did drop or continue below that 1550, which was giving us a potential for that continuation. This morning, right at 9 a.m., right, we sweep that previous hourly low over here at 9:30, or no, at 8:35. What is that? So as we open up here, right, we are initially looking for some kind of manipulation in the 15-minute, either for a 15-minute open low high close or a 15-minute open high low close. So initially we see price drop down here at 9:30, right? Initial drop, retest of this level that we have, this London, what is that level? Oh no, never mind, that's previous day 50. Disregard that level. We see a drop over here initially, right? Then another 5-minute candle opens up, sweeps this London session low, which does pose us that reversal to the upside. So that next 5-minute candle clears all of that up, giving us that nice 15-minute manipulation to the upside. We open up, we get a nice fair value gap over here that's formed. We're waiting here patiently as that 15-minute rises into this fair value gap and finds that rejection point, right? This next 15-minute opens up. We get an initial run to the downside, tap of this fair value gap, which we took a little bit of long on. We get to the top over here, sweep, no displacement, form a swing failure pivot, which means price is not willing to displace above this 15-minute fair value gap right there, right? We are already below this 24,495.25 level. That was another thing that we were looking at. And given that we were way below that level, we are looking for the potential of 24,068. We tapped right into that level. So as price taps into that level, we get that nice run to the upside off of here. Then swing failure pivot, we get that rejection reversal to the downside. A little bit of tricky price action today, honestly. Should have been looking at this 15-minute how it's playing out. We also swept the previous 4-hour high over here as well. So previous 4-hour, we get an outside 4-hour to the downside during this Trump news. As price breaks this 24,068.50, we are looking for our next 12-hour level and some of those liquidities below, which the next ones that we were targeting was that 23,815.75. We took a short about here as this 15-minute retrace back into this fair value gap right here. So as price retrace back into this fair value gap, right, we take those shorts off of it, as that's also showing us this breakout point right there. Get that nice continuation to the downside. A little choppy, but we still got it, right? That continues to the downside into this liquidity, into this level on the 12-hour. And then from here, we get that nice reversal back to the upside. So that was solid. I like that. And there's that run back into this fair value gap, back into here, and then short. This is quite the fucking range, though. 1,000 tickles in a single run. And this is, I believe, should be in our Thursday journal. Right there. So there's that long that we originally took. We were looking for those London session highs, which we did not get, unfortunately. And there's that short right off of that fair value gap. So that was solid. The other thing was this fib. The other thing here, I believe, that we were looking at is inside this London session, right? We did have a really nice retest of this London session OTE. As price came in, the OTE, not only were we rejecting 15-minute fair value gap, we were also rejecting that 705 of this London session range. So you can see as price retrace into here, could not get above it, and then we got that displacement continuation to the downside. That's something we should test out. Maybe take a look at some price action here in a second as well. Right now, we just took a short off of this Asia session opening. As we retrace into this weekly open, price did not want to continue above it. We got that 15-minute, similar to what we did on the top, so a nice little hammer candle. So over here, we took that nice trade to the downside to this blunt candle open just about from here to there. It's quick, nothing crazy. And now we're fucking off. So tomorrow, what we want to look for is if we break that 23,783.75, 23,520 is going to be that next level on the downside. There's that potential sweep in previous daily low, right? And that gives us that continuation. Let's see if there is any other 12-hour levels that we can potentially snag here. This looks pretty decent here. That don't look too bad. 23,599.25. That's going to be another level that we can watch here. I like that. That's probably about all the levels that we have until we get into this zone here. But previous daily low sweep is going to be important. If we sweep that and we get the continuation back below it, then we're going to continue to the downside. If we sweep it and then price displaces back above it, then there's a likely chance that we could get an outside day. But for that, we would need through that previous day 50%, so at 24,092.25. If price sweeps that, we can get a reversal to here and then reject back to the downside. Similar to what we did today, we what was that? Yeah, we did sweep previous day low here. Retested this previous day 50, and that rejection right off of it gave us that continuation to the downside during the Asia session. So that was solid. See, yeah, everybody can hear me. Let's take a look at. I'm not looking at stocks either. We're gonna look at them over the weekend on Sunday probably to see what price maybe wants to do. However, let's take a look here at those Asia session. All right, if price likes to retest those levels. All right, so we got our London session. Right, so London session, that should give us a good idea. So London session comes in over here, rejecting that 705. Okay, it gives us that continuation to the downside. So as long as we don't displace the OTE of this London session, we can get pretty decent, sizable moves on those downsides, upsides. Similar thing here. Let's take the whole range of what price is doing. If we're not displacing that, cool, we get that reversal back to the downside. Similar thing here. What is this over here? We retest at least a 50%. Oh, we can come in, yeah. At least 50% of that range. Price is not willing to continue above it. Right into that fair value gap. Fair value because it is within the 50% of this range. So we get that continuation to the downside. Let's see what we got on this day. Close to 50%. Not quite. Through here, as we clear the bottom there, we displace this range over here, right? If we get above 50%, I'm sure, then that gives us a solid basis that price might want to continue to the Asia session there. That's pretty much what we got. Right, let's see here. See a little better example. So after that sweep, right, we get that continuation retest. We do come back to the 50% there. Continue to the upside. So London session OTE, we're just gonna start marking that shit out because that's so important to us. A similar thing here, right? Retest pretty close to 50%. Get through that previous daily high. Outside day, both sides, solid, and then displacing this one as well. Yeah. On that, that's all I got. Pretty quick today. Nothing crazy. Just a quickie. In the morning or in the evening. Come back tomorrow morning. We're going to be doing a review of the overnight price action, see what price can do going into that New York session. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Love you. As always, make sure to give it a like, give it a share. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at The Paper Traders. Check out our website, www.papertraders.io. That's the best way to see what we are all about, see the things that we offer. Make sure you check out Mr. Haste on Twitter as well, at Hayes Beats. Give him a follow. Give him a shout. Great guy. Phenomenal charts. What else? 2,000 followers for me. We're going to do a tracksuit reel. 3,000 followers for Mr. Haste. Lifetime membership giveaway for the Paper Traders. Go check it out. Appreciate you. Love you. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.